Hey y'all, it's Nicole with Life in a Blender, and I just wanted to come on and do a quick video that kind of tells you why I named my channel that. Just kind of the story behind it. So anyway, let's just jump right in, I guess. Life in a Blender has been an affectionate term that my best friend and I have used for probably the last 4 years to describe life, particularly when it comes to mine. I was going through a difficult time a few years back, and I was kind of just talking it through with her, which, is what you do with your best friend. And we were discussing how, it had felt like I'd finally gotten to this really good place, and, things had been going so well, and, I felt like I had this solid foundation. And then it felt like somebody took the rug and just yanked it out from under me, and I fell into a blender, and somebody turned it on. She's like, that has got to be the most descriptive expression for, how you're feeling about a situation that she'd ever heard. And so it kind of just got nicknamed, when we would go through anything like, transitional or challenging or whatever, we would just laugh and say, well, life's in a blender again. And it kind of just became the affectionate way that we talked about it, and it stuck. And it was so common between her and I that I jokingly said something, about, we were joking and talking about tattoos and what we would get, what we want to get if we were to get one, and, that kind of thing. And I actually have, we've joked about it, and she's like, you ought to get a tattoo of a blender, or the word life inside of a little blender. And it's not outside the realm of something I would do. So it's a running joke now that that'll be one of my future tattoos. Now, whether it is or not, who knows. But it's one of those quirky little things that I really enjoy about the relationship she and I have, and it's a fun way to just, kind of make light sometimes of the crazy situations that life throws your way. We've also discussed, well, if life's a blender, what are we going to make with it? Because it could be, we can turn it into a smoothie, a daiquiri, a margarita. What are we making out of this? And it became a way to restructure how I look at things. If I'm going to be, having life in a blender, what can I make out of that? Sometimes maybe you want that margarita or that daiquiri. Other times maybe you want to, make it into a smoothie or a milkshake. It just kind of depends on you and your personality and what's going on in your life, I guess, as to what comes out of that blender. But that's kind of the story behind it. Life being in a blender is not always a bad thing. I mean, yeah, sometimes it makes a big mess, and blenders explode all over the kitchen, and that's only happened to me once. That was a big mess. But other times, you get milkshakes or whatever. Who doesn't love a good milkshake? So anyway, that's just kind of the story behind it, and I wanted to share that with all of you. I hope it's, a little bit of an insight into me, and I decided when I revamped my YouTube concept that I was trying to work on, it kind of just became, life in a blender, because that's where we are. Life is always evolving, always changing, and there's always something unexpected around the corner. So why not throw it in the blender and see what happens? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, y'all.